What's good, YouTube? I'm the Sneaker Simeon. Today I'm going to give you a look at the 2023 Air Max 1. These are due to release on Air Max Day, which is March 26th for those who don't know. The box here, as you see, it's supposed to be an orange box with like a layer of black paint over it that's been scratched and chipped. I am not sure why they went with this design. I feel like they should have gone with the original. This is what the original box looked like. It's basically in an orange lid with gray and silver stripes with some writing on it. I think this is what they should have gone with to stay true with the original look of the shoe, because that's what they did with this pair. They basically remastered the shoe to look like it's the original release from 1986. This shoe, before I show you the shoe, let me give you a quick history. Here I have the Ultimate Sneaker Book. It's from Sneaker Freaker. It's a very informative book. If you're really into sneakers, if you're a true sneakerhead and you want to learn more about sneakers, I suggest you pick this book up. It's very informative. I'm just trying to flip to the page with the Air Maxes. 1987. 1987 is the official release date. Why it's the official release date? Because when they first came out in 1986, there was some issues with the big bubble. This is the original design, the original sketch that Tinker Hatfield did. This is actually Tinker Hatfield's first sneaker design. They couldn't release it this way because of the upper. They just didn't have the technology to make the midsole support that upper, that material. They do today. That's why in 2015 we actually got this shoe, and it was called the Air Max Zero because it was the original design for the Air Max 1. So this is what the Air Max 1 originally looked like with the bubble. It's basically what we're getting this year. And then here you can see 1986, we got the big bubble. But there were some issues. As the book reads, it was switched within a few months of the launch. During testing of the units at the original height, cracks were developing in the windows, especially in cold weather areas of the country. So that is why it was switched from the big bubble to the bubble we see today. And then 86, we got the big bubble. 87, they switched to this bubble. And moving forward, all the other colorways that released were this size bubble. Let's go back to the shoe. The shoe box, the swoosh has a clear, it's transparent. You can see into the box through the swoosh. On the side here, you'll see that there's the 4 circles to represent the big bubble. They did the same thing on this side. The paper has the stripes that you see on the original Nike box. And then you have the shoe. There's nothing else in the box. It's just the paper. I think they should have done like a little booklet or pamphlet that shows the text of the shoe. That would have been cool. But all we got was the shoe and the paper. The shoe itself, I think it looks good. I think they did a good job. The shape, I really love the shape of the shoe. It's perfect. In my opinion, it's perfect. The material, it's a synthetic suede. Not sure if the original was like that. I want to say it was. But that's what we got here is a synthetic suede. You got the polyurethane midsoles and the big bubble, what everybody wanted. You got the size stamp on the liner. It says 9.5 because it's a women's 9.5, but it's a men's. I'm sorry, it's a women's 9.5, but it's an 8 in men's. My friend was the one who got it. He went for my size. I gotta thank him for that. It's just a dope shoe. I really wanted to add this to my collection. I currently don't have a pair of Air Max 1s. These are my first. I don't have another shoe to compare them with. My friend, the one who actually helped me get these, let me borrow one of his Air Maxes. Well, the only Air Max 1 he has. And so you can, you can see the difference between the midsole and the bubble. He doesn't know it yet, but he's actually not getting these back. These are the animal pack Air Max 1s. Yeah, he's not getting these back. He doesn't know it yet. I probably just lost a friend, but it's all good. I got the animal pack Air Max 1. The differences, the polyurethane on these, it's smooth. It's very smooth. It's almost like the polyurethane on the Air Max 90s. But on these, it's more textured. I believe all the other Air Max 1s have this same textured midsole. And then the stripes, that's another different, is the stripes stay behind the heel, whereas the retros and the one we got in 87, the stripe goes around the heel and towards the toe, passes the bubble towards the toe. This shoe, again, it was the first shoe that Tinker Hatfield designed. A lot of people think that this is the first shoe with air bubble, but it's not. The first shoe to feature air in it was actually the Nike Tailwind. This has an air unit that goes from the heel all the way to the toe. This one has the air unit that just stays in the heel. But this was actually the first shoe to feature air in it. And these were released, I don't remember if it's 1978 or 79. But yes, this was the first shoe to feature air. This is the first shoe to show that air. And then the first basketball shoe to show the air unit was actually the Air Jordan 3, which is also a design by Tinker Hatfield. That was the first shoe, that was the first Jordan shoe that Tinker Hatfield designed. But yes, this shoe, it is dope. It is nice. The shape of the shoe is just, in my opinion, perfect. I mean, I've only seen the Air Max 1s, the originals, through pictures. I'm not sure how they compare with the original. Like, I've never had the original in hand. I'm not sure if you see the toe here. I'm not sure if the original is rounded like that. As you can see, the toe on this one, it goes more to like a point, where this one's more rounded. I kind of prefer this look over this look. But I don't know how the original were, if it rounded like this or if it was more of a point like these. But other than that, I think they look good. They look good. I've yet to try them on. I would assume they feel good because the polyurethane is actually a lot softer than the polyurethane we get in the models we get today. I've heard that the polyurethane on the SB4s is also soft like these. I'm assuming it's because it's shock absorbent. They're a skate shoe. So, you know, you're jumping, doing all these tricks. So I'm assuming they went with the softer polyurethane to absorb the shock. And this is a runner shoe. So I'm assuming they went with the softer polyurethane to absorb the shock from when you run. That's what I think. I'm not sure if I'm right. If you know why they switched the polyurethane back to this soft polyurethane, let me know in the comments. If you know why they went with this box instead of the original box, let me know in the comments. But again, here's the shoe, 2023, releasing in 2 days, March 26th, Air Max days. It's a dope shoe if you really love this model, if you're a real sneakerhead, if you like the classics, jump on this shoe. First chance you get. I have a feeling the prices for these are going to go high. Right now, they're relatively low. I don't like resale. I never pay resale. If I can't get them at retail, then I just don't get the shoe. But I lucked out. My friend helped me out. I managed to get a pair, and I'm happy. I'm going to end the video here. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button, and thanks for watching.